Hi there, folks. Andrea Cox here with thehealthyhaven.net and alkalizewithandrea.com. I am here at the Mexico Casa, and we actually, believe it or not, just drove over the border like 15 minutes ago. And I was doing every weekend on Facebook, I do a Facebook Live video under Andrea Lee, L-E-I-G-H, Cox, C-O-X, and I lost connection 3 times. Definitely not this connection. I was on for like 20 minutes last weekend, twice on Saturday and Sunday at 3 p.m. And I'm going to go back on tomorrow at 3 p.m. But I wanted to answer some of the health questions that everyone was asking me because I want to follow through, and I kept getting a lost connection. And I learned about 2 weeks ago that if the connection gets stopped twice, then it's usually a Facebook issue that day. Because my connection works fine otherwise. So I'm going to answer just 3 of the questions I got. I answered a lot of them already, so hop on over if you're seeing this on YouTube or on Twitter or a clip on Instagram. Hop over to my Facebook page, Andrea Lee, L-E-I-G-H, Cox. Hit the follow button, and then in the drop-down box, the See First button, and look at the questions I already answered. These videos on the weekend, I'm answering all your health, detoxification, anti-aging, hormones, all those questions for you. Raw food, veganism, all of it. So there was some really, really, really good questions. And you can see there's a lot of questions, and I was on less than, I think, like 5 minutes. So I'm going to answer a few. Okay, we've got... Let's go with this one. Can you name a good juice? I know you don't like blending. So I answered that one on there, and I actually have a video on YouTube that's called The Difference Between Blending and Juicing. So check that out. It's a really good video. I looked super cute that day too. I don't like blending, and here's why. When I coach my clients to lose weight, the first thing I have them do is record what they've been eating for 3 days. And they all come back to me with the same exact thing. Sorry, I'm pulling a shade down. The same exact thing. They're throwing like 50 things in a blender and expecting it to digest. Now, if you can see here, that is flat as a board. There's nothing stopping me up. That's because I really put thought into what foods pair well together in order to digest well in my body. So that being said, I would recommend that you juice instead of blend. One I like, I'm really hardly doing any greens anymore, believe it or not. I eat my greens in my salad. I hardly ever juice greens anymore. I felt like my hair started growing a lot better when I stopped juicing my greens. What I like to do is I like orange juice, turmeric, carrot juice, and ginger. That's my favorite. I often pick one up from a place in Equinox, or I'll make it myself. I like straight up orange juice. I like straight up celery juice. I'm just like I like straight up apple juice. And I'm a big fruit juice drinker, believe it or not. It doesn't affect my blood sugar levels, doesn't affect my skin at all. My skin glows, and so those are the ones I love. So I believe that was from Marjorie. Another woman asked, okay, so this is a really good one. Where can I find your detox program on your website? Well, that's easy. Under programs, under andreacox.com, programs, there's a drop-down menu. The digital detox is the one I recommend if you don't want to do my coaching or a retreat. So this woman asked a good question about like hot flashes and hormones, anything to stop hot flashes and hormones. Okay, so I'm definitely far from being there yet, but from what I have heard and seen, women who really care for themselves well, and when I say care for themselves well, I mean we're talking they don't eat bullshit, they juice, they get their colon cleaned out, literally flow through the process. So I would say before I would do anything, I would definitely start eating better. That is an absolute must. Okay, what do you do for hair care, your whole entire hair care routine. Okay, so 2 more questions, and then one woman is feeling bad because she's headed towards 50 and she's feeling bad about herself. Okay, so let's touch on the feeling bad about yourself. This is for Hina. She's awesome. She's been on my Facebook wall for quite a long time. I really like her. I enjoy her pictures and everything she shares. So Hina, first of all, you're a beautiful woman. Let's embrace everything that, you know, the entire aging process brings. I mean, aging, everyone is going to age. It doesn't matter if someone is 16 now, in 30 years, they're going to be, 46. It doesn't matter if someone's 25, in 20 years, they're going to be 45. So everyone's going to age. And I find that with aging comes wisdom. And with wisdom comes balance. And you really get into a place of knowing what you'll put up with in life and what you're like, I don't have time for that. And so embrace the aging process. That's my advice on that. So the hair, okay. So we literally just, like I said, crossed over the border right when we got hair. And my hair, before we crossed the border, my hair was like this. This is how I roll when you guys don't see me. My hair was like this. So I do a whole lot of nothing to my hair. I have a lot of hair. I have thick hair. My hair is pretty curly, and I try to straighten it, and this is what you get. So that's your answer. I do not use shampoos or conditioners with sulfites in them, and I don't use any products on my hair at all. That's it. That's it, and that's all, folks. Andrea Cox here. Hey, if you like this video, you know what to do. And if you're on my YouTube channel, subscribe above. Hey, follow me on Facebook under Andrea Lee, Leigh Cox. On Twitter, Raw Chef Andrea. On Instagram, Raw Chef Andrea. And also my new retreats page, Detox Retreats. And let's see, on Snapchat, Andrea Lee Cox. There's something else, and I forget what it's called that goes after that. That's hilarious. Hey, have a great day. Make it a great day. Be well. Oh, sign up for my newsletter, andreacox.com.